Welcome everyone! Good evening! Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been well over a week, at least, since I've last streamed. So, I didn't do it Friday night because I actually had some stuff to do over the weekend, so I had to go to bed early. But, I'm here now, and there's been some pretty good, positive news in the Mysterious Song community. The song that I'm listening to right now was once an unknown song. Now it is not. So we're going to talk about that today. A few other things, like here and there I wanted to talk about. And then yeah, it's just going to be our typical routine. So, well, I want to listen to this for a moment while I tweet out the stream. I'll show you my hand. I'll show you my hand. Alright. I just really like that part. She has a really good voice, so I like playing that. Let me get the background music going at least, so I'm not just me talking. Last, I think, 3 streams I've done, it's just been me, just doing some gaming, which I'm not going to do today. I'm just going to go on ahead and actually do some mysterious music coverage, because I haven't done that in a little while, because there's actually been some stuff, well, mainly one song that I've really wanted solved for a while now just got identified. What's up, Nick? How you doing? And that's, of course, I'll show you my hand. So we're going to talk about that. Let me get some jazz background music going. I'm also sweating. Yo, what is up, Zero the Hero? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Get this going. We got our usual routine. Give me 1 minute. Get that going in the background. Here we go. All right, so. Get this. Let me just see how many people. 3 people in chat right now. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get this party started. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't feel like beating around the bush, bro. What's up, Tony? Tony's in the chat. Let's go. How y'all doing? Oh, that's another thing I'll bring up is your unidentified yacht song. I can bring that to the masses. You know, the 7 people here on my corner of the internet. So, because that is a really good song. It's only 25-second snippet, a 25-second snippet that we have, but regardless. So, there was a song that for about, I want to say 6 years was an unknown song. Let me look it up here. Like what was the original upload? I'll show you. Yeah, so 6 years ago, this was, to my knowledge, the first upload of I'll Show You My Hand. 6 years ago by this guy, Tipo Dual. He has a bunch of other unknown songs on his channel as well that apparently they all came from, or at least a lot of these came from like a KFC in Russia. And he asked for the playlist. I forget the exact specifics. If someone in chat wants to remind me of how that went, but I know it was from like a KFC in Russia that he got this song from. And a lot of the songs sounded American. They didn't sound Russian, so for years, this song, I'll Show You My Hand, which is this really beautiful, wholesome, just gorgeous song that I was playing at the beginning of the stream, was a mystery for, as we can see, well over 5 years. And it wasn't until, was it Friday? Friday. I think Friday. Friday or Thursday. Friday, I believe it was, that the song finally got identified. The song is indeed called, well, it's not called I'll Show You My Hand, it's actually called Show You My Hand, by a little band called Happy Ashtray, which they're based out of, where are they from? Something, Wisconsin. It's not, Baraboo, Wisconsin, formed in 1997 by John Swami. And this was essentially like a compilation album that came out in 2002 of all their stuff from like 1997 to 2001, essentially. And is it their debut? Oh no, I guess this would be technically their debut, but this was just essentially a compilation album, and I'll Show You My Hand was the 7th track on here. The full album isn't available online yet. I haven't heard any of it yet. I think some people have tried purchasing it. I don't know how many are available. 0. All right, well, this is probably gonna be fun to try to get your hands on. But regardless, kind of a cool album cover too. It's like this little Betty Boop robot thing, and then this like I don't know, robot thing, and yeah, so the song was eventually identified by, oh god, I should have got my information. Who solved it? Crap. I'll be honest, I kind of rushed on the stream today. So, just to get something, you know, put out for you guys. Give me 1 second. Blue solved it. Okay, I know it was Blue. I forget how he solved it. Or she, or they, or whatever the hell. I forget how Blue solved it. Sorry. I probably should have had that prepared. But Blue did solve it. And I think it was... He found another song by John by Happy Ashtray. And he was like, the vocals sound very similar. And he was confident that this was the band. And then eventually... it was confirmed that, yes, it was indeed called Happy Ashtray, Show You My Hand. Now, funny enough, if you listen to the song, not only is there a male vocalist, but get this, there's a female vocalist as well. And that's because she's not a part of Happy Ashtray, but when the song was first identified, it took a little bit for people to actually figure out who the female vocalist was, but then it was someone went on the Happy Ashtray Facebook page from a performance that they did about 2 years ago, and at about an hour and 45 minutes in, there's a female singer who is credited in that, and it sounds exactly like the girl here. She sounds a little more southern accent kind of thing in that live performance compared to here, but it was essentially, it's not 100% confirmed, but it's essentially the same woman because the vocals sound exactly the same as a woman named Claire Baldwin, who was like a feature essentially on this song. And she doesn't really get like a feature credit in the title, and this really doesn't have much information online other than the fact that it's on Discogs. And yeah, this is the logo, Happy Ashtray. They're still going around nowadays, so I figured it would be cool because this was a song that I've always talked about that I've always genuinely really liked. It's a wholesome ass song. It's really wholesome, really beautiful. Like I said, the Claire's vocals on it are just so nice, so like what's the word? Satisfying, essentially. So this is a big solve because a lot of people wanted this song solved because it was on here for like 6 years. I said. Or it's just the same version unsolved video. This is from the unsolved. Okay, uploaded. Okay, yeah. So I guess people are just waiting to get a hold of the CD version. Now some of you may be wondering because maybe you saw me on Discord in the server messaging about this, but will I be interviewing Happy Ashtray? Because as you guys know, I've interviewed former Unknown Artists. It's a good question. I don't know, because I reached out to both John on the Happy Ashtray Instagram, and I also DM'd Claire. Someone found her Instagram, sent it to me, and I DM'd her as well, just asking her if this was her in the song. And then when I DM'd John, I said, hey man, not sure, you've probably already gotten a few DMs by now, but your song was a mystery for a while on the internet. It just got solved. Was wondering if you wanted to do an interview. I've interviewed former Unknown Artists before, so I'm currently waiting on a reply. If they don't get back to me in a while, I'm probably going to have to dox them. I'm just kidding. If they don't get back to me, I'll probably just message John on Facebook, on the Happy Ashtray Facebook, because apparently, I guess that's better luck there, because someone messaged them on Facebook, and then that's when they said, yes, this song is mine. So, yeah. Cool stuff. So I'm just waiting for a reply on that, but that's some pretty big news. There's something else I wanted to mention here, too. They're based out of Wisconsin, 1997. Yeah, they're like a... recently, a song was solved with an artist named JK. No way! What's the song called? What is the song called? We gotta listen to that. I didn't even know there was an unknown song that was solved and JK was the name. No flippin' way. Please tell me the name of the song. I want to hear this now. Please tell me this, Zeros. Please don't be busting my balls. That's hilarious. Let me just look up JK. Let me see. Unknown song. Well, it's gonna be his channel. Yeah, see. If you could tell me what the name of that song is, but I would love to hear it. So, I guess while we wait, it's called In 7500. It's not on YouTube. It was only a mystery for under a day. Oh, damn, really? Wait, hold up. Let me just see. JK in 7500. Oh, yeah. Look at that. course, it's from Germany. How many unknown songs have been from Germany? Well, this was only unknown for a day, so I wouldn't really even consider this a big mysterious song. If it was unknown for a day, as you say, then it just needed to be heard by the right ears or eventually tracked down. So it's just a super obscure album. Goth rock, J.K. Yeah, this is the only album he ever released. There's a Wikipedia page on him. All right, so they must have gotten some recognition then, right? Ah. Eichen, Ichen, Uchen. No, we're not going to read in German. Kuchen, Flachen, Hiechen, Huchen. It's the 5th track on the A side from Germany, 1989, Goth Rock. Ooh, a goth mommy. Well, I will be impressed. I'm interested to hear how this song goes because I want to hear what JK sounds like as an artist. And if JK were our JK, if he were an artist, would he sound like this? Would he be a goth rock mommy? Probably. Thanks for letting me know that, though. That is hilarious. That honestly, it's like, I don't know, the universe is just watching us. It's watching the unknown community, and it's like, oh, JK is also not only a YouTube channel, but there's also a JK artist. So, that's fire. Yeah, that's essentially it with this song. It got solved, so I put the link in the chat, but I don't think it's showing up. Maybe if I do it on my side, on my computer, let me see if I can see it. If I go to all live chat. No, nothing. Alright, well, we're just SOL there. That's alright, though. That's alright. That's alright. If you want to send it to me on Discord, the link, I'll listen to it right now, because I'm curious to see how that sounds. I'm also surprised. Oh, 0 center friend request? Just decline that. Decline that pure gay energy. Decline. Alright, here we go. JK has, Zero has sent it to me. Zero, my hero. Let me pull this up. And I guess as I pull this up, another thing too, real quick, before I even pull that up, I am surprised that this song is from 2001. I'm assuming that's when they actually recorded it because, whatchamacallit? Why does it say I'm not connected to my Discord? Of course I am. Connection's fine, right? Yeah. Because all the stuff on this album, which came out in 2002, was from like 1997 to 2001. I'm surprised that this song is from 2001. It sounded like something from 2008 or 9. So could you say they were ahead of their time? Maybe. I'm not really crazy about love songs, but this song is beautiful. And I thought it would be something because it sounded like something I would have heard when I was 8 or 9 years old, listening to the pop stations in the back of my mom's car. I bring up that analogy a lot just because whenever I get nostalgic, I usually think that mindset when it comes to listening to music. So, it sounds mid 90s. Nah, dude, it sounds. It's just because of the arrangement and even the quality. Like, it sounds pretty good for an early 2000s song. I thought it'd be something that maybe it's because the AMV that CC uploaded on his channel, because I used to watch AMVs all the time when I was 8 or 9 years old, so maybe that's why I get the impression that's from that era, but I don't think mid-90s, that's a little too old. Come on, Tony. Alright, well, let me pull up the JK song. Let's hear this bad boy. What if this is the greatest song I've ever heard? I cannot get enough of it. Let me pause the ethereal jazz. It's only 2 minutes long. Damn. Wait, is that actually how long it is? Oh, yeah, only 2 minutes and 11. All right, bet. Let's hear it. Alright, it's a lot more punky sounding than I thought. It said new wave and gothic. I thought it'd be a little slower and darker sounding than this, to be honest, but it's more punky. Not bad though. It was a Peel song? Right. It's not bad. It's alright. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. Oh yeah. Nah, stay lost, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Now that wasn't bad. Again, it's okay. I was never crazy about the punk scene, just because a lot of the songs do sound repetitive or sound the same, like this. Even though this is from '86 in Germany, sounds like a New York punk sound. So maybe that's what they were influenced by. But again, it's cool to know that J.K. is also a legitimate artist. That was a Lost Wave artist for one day. That'd be cool. No, imagine if like the name of the band behind the Most Mysterious Song was a band like JK, or their name was like VCC, or Tony, or Maximilian. Nah, imagine like a Maximilian something was a Lost Wave artist. That would be trippy. Fun fact: last night I was getting high with my friends, and we were just sitting there getting high in our friend's car, right? And I was, you know how like when, I don't know if anyone here has ever been high, but when you're high, like everything's like so much more mind blowing, or like you really start thinking about shit like, bro, what? I was with my friends last night, and when we were getting high, they were talking about like, Nikki, do you still stream? And I'm like, yeah, once in a while. And I was telling them about I cover unknown mysterious music, and our friend Amelia, you know, she gets a little paranoid when she's high. She was like, wait, that's so scary, stop. And I was like, what? She's like, there's a song out there that no one knows the name of. I'm like, 5 million views on YouTube. No one can identify it. She's like, wait, that sounds scary. Stop. And I was like, hey Siri, play the most mysterious song on the internet. And then she was like, I will kill you. So she got super paranoid, and I started playing it for her, and she was like, Nikki, if you don't stop playing, I will actually punch you. So fun story time with me. But yeah. Wait until she hears I wish Maniac Laugh was still unidentified. I could have played that for her and sent her to another ethereal dimension. She would have cried her lungs out. So, yeah. There's that. Anyways, another thing I wanted to talk about besides this getting identified was I heard this pretty good cover, actually, of Everyone Knows That. I don't know if anyone else has seen this. Where is it? This cover right here by a YouTuber named Swafford. He did it in a full arrangement of the song, which honestly comes off pretty damn good. Like, it flows well. I think this actually might be what the song would flow like, or at least one version of it. So I thought it was pretty good. Oh, that's just the topic singing. He has an actual like kind of like audio visual. What the hell was that? Was that Runaway by Kanye West? Do you guys hear that? Just that ding. Was that from the Jazz? That sounded so out of place. Okay, whatever. No, play Lost Wave August 2019. Dude, yeah. She'd be like, or no, even worse. I play her the Extraterrestrial song. That one's still unknown, I believe. I haven't checked, but that one's still unknown, I think. I played her that, and from what I understand, especially if you take acid, when you're really high and you start seeing freaky shit like that, or your friends start sending you or telling you freaky shit, you get super freaked out. So I guess it's enough to kill somebody. So, which I was not trying to do yet, so. Anyways, let's listen to Swafford's cover of Ulterior Motives. I've already listened to it, and I really enjoyed it, and I think you guys will too. So.
Go beyond with a new GAF Timberline Ultra HDZ shingle. The dual shadow line creates
Van Hewen?
all day long. Discover more today.
I don't think I've heard the cover. It's good.
Everyone knows that she's got ulterior motives. She's a black widow. She's got a big head. Jump out the back window. Don't let her catch your legs. You gotta be careful. Don't kick out in the trap. You're on the surface, but she's underwater lightning fast. Just as your tears go dry, she turns around and make you cry. You're counting all the sheep in the sky, and caught up in your web of lies. Everyone knows that she's got ulterior motives, and just when you think that you
The YouTuber, oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Kleishin also made an EKT cover. All right, we can check that one out too. That's cool. I didn't know that one because this one has a nice aesthetic to it. To go with the purple boombox, the nice 80s vaporwave setting in the background, and of course the purple text. So, well, yeah, we'll check that one out after though too.
Don't let it get started, cause she will finish it. You'll be dearly departed, you won't know what happened. You don't believe the rumors, you think she's innocent, but she will wipe you out and then destroy evidence. Just as your tears go dry, she turns around and make you cry. You're counting all the sheep in the sky, and caught up in your web of lies. Everyone knows that she's got ulterior motives, and just when you think that you have forgotten, that's when you notice.
What can I do?
Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Now, of course, this obviously has a more like modern twist to it because of his vocals and the instrument arrangement. But just picture that there's a little maybe more like, because I think there's definitely guitar in the original version, like, so this is more synthy kind of. So just picture this, but probably with more like guitars and stuff. What's up, Arizona Ranger? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're watching a cover, or listening to a cover of Everyone Knows That by a gentleman named Swafford. So, has he done any other? Actually, I'll check after. I'll finish this song. I want to see if he's done any other covers of other unknown songs. I don't think so. Or maybe, I don't know. I didn't check. PC broke, so not good. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Everyone knows that she
When you say PC, do you mean like an actual computer like this, or do you mean a laptop? Because, in this economy, and especially since you're, pretty young, getting a computer, another one, it's going to cost you something. You might actually have to rob a bank this time, like you've joked about in the past before, Arizona. What is up, Ezekiel? Tyrese Cornelius the Fourth. I like your name. I wish I had it. You must be part of a dynasty that was once very big in Chicago. Tell me the truth. Actual PC, damn. What can I do? I don't know why, but this is making me laugh. The profile picture. She's got like a lollipop in his hand. Very he likes his pink. Let's see. Has he done any other covers? Bad Boyfriend. Oh, does he do like heartbreak songs? He likes the color pink. I will say that. Oh, he did. Oh, he did a Harry Styles cover. Cool. Nah. He's done a few other covers, but it looks like, but nothing Lost Wave. I'm not seeing. Yeah, damn it. How many fucking videos does he have? I thought he had like 20. He's got 143. I'm not going through all those. What's his most popular? Oh, this is one of them. Nice. Very nice. And I think he did a pretty damn good job. So shout out to this guy Swafford for checking out, or for listening to that song and making a cover for it. Because it's got 13,000 views in 13 days, which is pretty good. And this video started getting popular again. It was kind of slowing down with the views for a little bit, but now it's at almost 800,000. My goodness. Will we ever uncover who this artist is? Maybe not. It could be lost forever. I'm gonna scare you guys. Ready? You ready for this? Here you go. Some songs, some mysteries will never, ever be solved. forever. For all we know, all the people who heard this back in like the 80s when this came out could all be dead, and they're no longer here to confirm or deny this song. And we may be stuck wondering who this could be. You know how I talked about in the past that there are some songs that like were only played on the radio once, but no one recorded them, and they got completely lost forever, and no one's ever heard them again? This could have been one of those that kind of slipped through the cracks, where like instead of like it never being played on radio and recorded, only like a 20-second snippet somehow was found. And that could be it. This could be all we have to deal with for the rest of our life. Same thing with The Fall of the King. If the fact that that song is not identified yet still drives me bonkers. I was listening to it the other day, and I'm like, damn, really? Nothing? No updates. Drives me mad. So, but what are you gonna do? There was a cover version, Kleischen. Spell that? Did I spell that right? Yeah. Is this a? No. What the fuck? Is that his channel name, Kleischen? Or Kleischen, or whatever? Alright, well, let me just look up the YouTuber Kleischen. I'll just probably find it from there. Oh, it means fish, I guess. Nice. Channel. I think this is it. Here we go. Cover/recreation. I got a warranty on it, so it's being shipped to be fixed. Okay, well, that's not bad then. You know, you're not completely done for in the world. Good to be back a year later. That's right. I thought, wait, Ezekiel. Are you my one viewer from Sweden? Or no, that's someone else, I think. Because I remember, like, I had a viewer from Sweden who would come to my streams all the time, and he had a black profile picture. Like, it's just a black one, just nothing on it. But is that, or am I thinking of someone else? Might be someone else, maybe. Scratch that. But, yeah, 800K, Tony. Bizarre. Maddening. For all we know, DB Cooper could have made everyone knows that. Maybe. Or, like, people who know nothing about Lost Wave could suggest maybe it's by Bon Jovi. Maybe it's by Blondie. Maybe it's by Fleetwood Mac. You know, bands that have been guessed a million gagrillion times. Maybe it's Pat Benatar. Who knows? Alright, let's hear Kleischen's cover of it. Let's hear what we got. Okay, a little more funky, this one. No, that's me, but I changed my name. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, bro. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. I'm sorry to keep cutting this off, but I was wondering, because I'm like, damn, I used to have a viewer from Sweden. I don't remember his name. Where's he been? It's been a while. Welcome back, dude. I'm glad you're here again, because I remember you used to come to my Left 4 Dead streams all the time. Me and my friend Matt would play. And I was like, yo, shout out to my boy from Sweden. So, welcome back, dog. It means a lot that you're still here. I appreciate that. I almost want to think Lost Wave August 2019 is by the band Custard. Never heard them, but yeah. I think the last stream I watched, you were trying to find a missing celeb or something like that. Dude, that was a while ago. That was you're thinking of Celebrity Number 6. That's still not officially confirmed. There was one model, I forget her name, who said it was her, and then she put a bunch of stuff in her story with pictures that looked like Celebrity Number 6, and she even included the Celebrity Number 6 photo, but she never showed an actual image that was the original image. So she might have just maybe thought that was her and just found pictures that looked like that, but I don't think it's her, to be honest, because I feel like, I don't know, I mean, maybe it is her, but she just couldn't find the original photo, and she just picked up other photos that looked like her. But until then, we can't confirm if it's actually her. I'm forgetting what her name is. I'll look it up later, but there's no update on that, sadly, besides that, because I remember Justin Wang made a video on it, and she's a model from, oh god, she's from Europe somewhere. I forget where. Is it Sweden? It might have been Sweden, I think. I don't know, but that's the last I've heard. I can only watch during summer because you stream at night for me. Yeah, that's true. It's, what time is it in Sweden right now? What are you guys, 5 hours ahead? Hey Siri, what time is it in Sweden?
It's 2:28.
Damn!
Stockholm, Sweden.
That's 6 hours ahead. Oh shit, bro. It's like it's almost the devil's hour for you people. Woo! The forbidden meatball will eat you. Alright, let's listen to this. Okay.
Caught up in a world of lies. Everyone knows that you got
Ulterior.
motives. Tell me the truth. Every move shows it. You got ulterior motives. I'm fed up with you. Your empty love
This is,
has spoiled
bro.
every single touch. Kept me coming back. Led me from the track. Attack. Man, I despise you so.
This has like this goes in a kind of more different direction compared to the other one we listened to. Whereas like, I hope I'm using the correct words, but whereas the other version by Swafford was like it kind of stuck more with the rhythm of the instruments, whereas this like the verses go off on like a different kind of not arrangement, progression, I guess. No, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Flow, different flow. Has like a different flow for the verses, but then like the chorus comes in and it's like that's what's like dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I like this because it's not like everyone's just kind of doing the same thing for their covers. This has a different taste compared to Swafford's. This is so, dude, this is so cool. I hope this gets identified because I want the artist to be like, holy shit, dude. There's like in total like millions of views for my song. People have covered it. Like that's the thing. If I was an artist, a musician, which I'm not yet, and I found out that people were covering my song and I didn't know about it, that would make my day. I wouldn't care about any copyright, nothing. Like, use my song. I don't care. If you're going to do a cover on it, make that much effort to do your own style, that is so cool. Like, that, like stuff like this is like, I'm hoping it gets solved. I was being cynical a minute ago about like, oh, you can't, some of these might be lost forever, which I don't think so. I think for most songs, they'll eventually get identified. Someone somewhere will know it, and it will eventually get found. It's just probably going to take a while because there may only be like, I don't know. I mean, assuming this is from the 80s, a lot of the cases with these bands that never make it, some of them completely kind of forget everything about the past and they just move on with their lives. They start a family, get a full-time job. So that some of these people probably haven't even touched an instrument in a few years, or at least performed in a few years. So, you know, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. With so many songs, it's different, like their story as to why they were mysterious and why the band didn't know that people were looking for it. You know, it's either because, you know, they're not internet savvy, or the name of the placeholder name of the song was incorrect. You know, instead of like personal, it's actually called Making Dedication, you know, etc., etc. Have you found that song you were looking for yet? You mean the music video? No, I haven't looked for that in probably like 2 months now. I've been busy with other stuff, but nothing. It's out there somewhere. It will be found. I know it's not lost media. It will be found. So, you've gained about 200 subs since I last watched you. That's good to see. Yeah, no, channel's been doing well lately. Ever since, because of this song blowing up and Johnny Cohen getting mentioned on like a Swy Valley's YouTube channel. You know, Maniac Laugh has gotten views, so my interview with Johnny and my music video for that song has gone up. And I've been getting a lot of subscribers for that and the stream. I've seen newer faces in the stream lately, so appreciate y'all for actually stopping and being like, oh, this bro's streaming. Let me take a look. So I appreciate all of you. So I'll shut up now. Let's get back to this.
Led me from the track. Attack. Man, I despise you so much. I'm poisoning myself with your words. To call it love would be absurd. You're counting all the sheep in the sky. Caught up in a world of lies. Everyone knows that you've got ulterior motives. What do I do? Every move shows it. You've got ulterior motives. Cutting them through.
Then we got a nice little instrumental break. Okay.
I'm poisoning myself with your words. To call it love would be absurd. You're counting all the sheep in the sky. Caught up in a world of lies. Everyone knows that you've got ulterior motives. Tell me the truth. Every move shows it. You've got ulterior
Ulterior motives.
I'm fed up with you.
Yeah, this was nice. This was really good. I think I like this more than the Swafford version, actually. I think it's just because, I don't know, it sounds funkier. I feel like this actually sounds more, like, nostalgic, this version. And I'm not trying to diss Swafford's version in any way, but his sounds more modern and more, like, as if it was made in the late 2010s or something. And then, again, not bashing it, it's still a very good cover. But I think this is probably sounds more like what the song would probably sound like, because it sounds more throwback-ish, you know? Yeah, so shout out to, I'm going to keep pronouncing this wrong, but Kleischen, Eichen, Uchen. Shout out to them. Really, really, really good cover. So, very nice job. You did a great job. Both are solid. No, they're both really good. I think, and when it comes to personal preference, I think I like this one more, though. I like the super thin and compressed guitar tone. It's very funky. Yeah, it has like a funk to it. And I think everyone knows that probably was like a funk rock kind of song, just from like what we've heard. So I think this probably captures the mood of it more. Second one is more unique, very true. But I feel the first guy's voice fits more. Yes, if we had, that's very true, because his voice is very nice. If he had his voice, but he did the song in this arrangement with the funkiness and stuff, it'd be the perfect cover. So I agree 100%. Yeah, no, that was like, I know that a lot of people, you don't have to be an expert, but like just some people who just have a general basic idea of music. Okay, that is from the background music. Wait, what am I saying? I feel like if you're able, let me say it this way, when you can hear a 20-second snippet of a song, and from there you can make the song in an entirety, like you can just make off your own thing, you base it off of that, and then you just create a song around that, like you gotta know music. I don't know if it's music theory, or you took music classes, you learned piano when you were 7, I don't know. But it's impressive when people do that, so shout out to both Swafford and Kleischen. Very well done. Very well done. Is there any other unknown media, or no, unknown music stuff going on? I don't think so. It was mainly that I wanted to talk about. That and show you my hand getting solved. Crap. I mean, because, yeah, everyone, right now, all eyes are on Everyone Knows That. That's like the song that people are trying to find right now, but can't seem to, so might be a while before that takes place. Goodbye Now was solved like a month ago. Did I talk about that? Goodbye. That sounds familiar. Have I listened to that? Yes, this one. Yeah, this was the okay, I don't think I talked about this on stream, but so we can talk about this. Yeah, so this is essentially, there was like I forget if it was a grunge or just a Nirvana documentary from 2003, but at the end of it, they played this song that was never properly credited, and it just recently got solved as being Dom Paul Jr.'s song Crystal Ball, and it was dubbed Goodbye Now. And I figured, how was this solved? Because I remember that, let me go to an English version. I remember that, like, I think it was the director of the special said that his son made this, but I don't know if that was confirmed. Yeah, it was from here, and then let's look up Dom. I think it's supposed to be Don Paul Jr. Crystal Ball. Just remembered I found another unknown cover on a cassette a few days ago. It's a sax cover of The Power of Love by Huey Lewis. Ooh. Interesting. Now, why is this not coming up? Here we go. Okay, yeah, full song. So, does this talk about how it was solved? Does anyone know? Oh, okay. Solved by Javed Gonzalez. Okay, and confirmed by Dom Paul Jr. Very nice. Yeah, so this was used in the documentary. It was used at the end, and no one could figure it out. But then it was confirmed by and solved by Javed Gonzalez, and then confirmed by Dom himself that it was his song. So I'm assuming he probably heard Dom's other work and was like, "Yo, is this you?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's me." So let's actually give this song a listen.
Hello, is that smile for me?
Also, real quick, not to brag, but Jessix only has 3 live viewers.
And let's check Russ.
Yeah, 3. And she has over 3,000 subs. We have 6 viewers right now. I have under 1,000 subs. Dude, we're going to rise to the top of this fucking website. Let me tell you that much, alright? Now, I'll love to Jessix. I don't have anything wrong with I don't have a problem with her. I'm just saying. We got a good thing going on, me and you guys. So, let's keep it up.
Hope I see you later by the cemetery. 'Cause tonight all the freaks are out looking for love or something they can brag about. I'm so tired of being alone, tired of being the fool. So, will you take me home? Take me home. Yes, I'm drunk. I'm out of control. I promise I won't say nothing about your secret world. I'm so tired of being alone, tired of being the fool. So, will you take me home? Take me home.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Fuck, where were we?
Out of I'm so tired of being alone, tired of being the fool. So, will you take me home? Take me home. Yeah, I'm tired of being alone. I wanna see the future in the crystal ball, crystal ball. Goodbye.
Yeah, and this part here is when like the song started on the credits. I was just reading this here. It was found on a DVD about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain essentially, and it appears in the credits. And we only have a clip of the song. Yeah, it was only like a minute. The last essentially the last part of the song.
You don't need to speak. Goodbye now. You don't have to say a single word. I'm so tired of being alone, tired of being the fool. So, will you take me home? Take me home. Yeah, I'm tired of being alone, and I wanna see the future in the crystal ball, crystal ball.
Yeah, pretty good. Goodbye, goodbye now. I don't know if Dynamo or Dynamo Hum is like his band name, and then this is, I mean, that's obviously his name, but yeah, pretty cool that was solved. 2003, which I think was the year that the documentary was made. So I don't know if it was made for that or if it was just so happened to be made around the same time. But yeah, song feels very familiar, even though I've never heard it before. Yeah, it has that like late '90s, early 2000s alternative sound that was obviously really big at the time. That I heard a lot when I was younger. So there's as someone who is my age, there's always going to be a familiarity anytime I hear like a post-grunge or an alternative rock song with a male vocalist like this, because that's what I grew up on essentially. I remember hearing "Smells Like Teen Spirit" for the first time when I was like 4, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. Compared to the other songs I heard when I was younger, my dad liked some old school hip hop back in the day, so I heard a lot of that too, and then some classic rock. So yeah, but like a lot, because this was what was on the radio a lot of the times when I was younger, was this kind of music, and so my mom liked it, I loved it, obviously. So yeah, I grew up on it. So there's always gonna be like that familiarity to me with it as well. But yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, Zero, because I don't believe we talked about this on stream. So that's cool too. There's also another thing I wanted to talk about, but it's not mysterious music related. It's a lot darker, and we can talk about that just because I recently learned about it today, and I didn't realize that there was such a backstory, such a dark backstory behind this GIF. So I guess we can get into that. If you guys want to get some spooky vibes going, let me start pulling some shit up. Goodbye. So, can I suggest you get fucked? So, I'm assuming that if you guys have been on the internet for a while, or you've probably been on the weird side of YouTube, where like I'm pretty sure there's like a playlist that's been made of just all the weird and like creepier videos on YouTube that are notorious for being weird and creepy. Gotta go now, but it was fun checking on you again. Appreciate it, Ezekiel. Thanks for coming by, dog. Hope you have a great night and stay safe, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace, bro. I'm assuming you guys have probably seen this video before, right? Pretty decent amount of views. If you've seen videos like I Feel Fantastic or Agamemnon Counterpart, you might have seen this video with this creepy GIF. I'm gonna play like the first 30 seconds of it because the song is kind of cool. I'm not usually a crazy person about like power electronics. I don't know many songs. Fuck, I forgot I was listening to it apparently a little while ago, but yeah, this is by a British band called White House. That's all one word, and I guess the power electronics is just, it's like noise rock for people who like electronica, I guess. So this is it. Whoa, he just said the word that we cannot say. It's a no-no on YouTube. He just said the F slur. Good lord. What's up, VCC, and what is up, Sinking Ships fan? We just got done covering mysterious music, and I just wanted to talk about the backstory behind this gift right here. Or why did I put a T at the end of that? GIF. Because apparently this is a lot darker than this song can ever be. So essentially, the backstory behind this song, Why You Never Became a Dancer, is there was this British girl. It covers it in this video. This guy, Lazy Masquerade, shout out to him. He makes really good content. I highly recommend checking his videos out if you like haunted or creepy stuff. I just watched this today. I have an abhorrent memory sometimes, but other times I'm a genius. But today I cannot. It's like, there was this one girl who, essentially, she basically said that she was, R-word by like these guys when she was younger, and she didn't realize the severity of it until afterwards. So she started like essentially taking up dancing to like, I guess, therapeutically like relieve that energy. And I'm being broad here essentially, like with everything, but this band White House, for I don't know what the specific reasons are, they didn't believe her. So this song is essentially a response to her, right? Okay, so then you're probably wondering, then where does this GIF come from? Like, what does it have to do with the GIF? Well, now obviously, that's a pretty serious story that this girl was like R-word, especially when she was younger, by these older gentlemen, and she like would start dancing, and then White House says that that's a complete load of crap, and this is why you never became a dancer, so they make this really fucked up song against her. Now this person here, they made a like music video for this song. This is essentially what we call the White House music video, is this GIF right here. It's just this. It's just this lady going, yeah. I don't want to be too mean here because this is actually really dark. So essentially, you're probably thinking, okay, so what does this GIF have to do with anything? Is it just there just to be creepy? But if you look at it, it's obviously unnatural. Yeah, the fuck am I looking at? Oh, that's right. You're only 16 years old, bro. I think you are. This is almost as old as you, my guy. I remember seeing this when I was like 15, and I was like, what? So it looks pretty uncanny, right? Well, that's because essentially we found out that it was, because back in like the early 2000s, like 2003, 2004, like there was like a Japanese software company that essentially was, you could take an image and you could make it move, like the mouth, the eyebrows, the eyes, and you could make it move and talk. It's like the Wumbo filter, like that app Wumbo, or like face filters and shit, like where you can like make an image move. I forget what that's called, but it was like that before that. And of course, Japan is like 10 years ahead of us in America. But I think there was also an American or westernized thing that you could do in like 2008 or 2009 that essentially did that. Okay, so then essentially this, because obviously the way this image moves, it obviously is very uncanny. This is not a natural moving person. So you're thinking, well, who is this lady? Where does this come from? Well, this is where it gets dark. So apparently a Twitter user was able to find this exact image from an old like Japanese magazine. And oh crap, what was the girl's name? Riko Tamura? Is that it? Oh, I did not. Oh crap, what the hell's her name? Hold up. Well, you never became a dancer. GIF. Search. Here we go. What the hell's her name? Hello? Sorry, give me 1 second. I did not prepare this properly. Actually, hold on. I think I just found a really good Reddit article. Riko Takimura. I was watching Whiplash for the first time. Shit went hard. That is one of the greatest movies ever made. So glad you watched that. Terrence Fletcher is one of the most intimidating villains in any movie, and he doesn't even kill anybody. He's really impressive. So, okay, so I guess we'll just go through this article. So, this GIF right here, right, was used in that 2008 video. The reason why this is so dark is because this image, this person, was a victim of a murder that took place in Japan in 1971 by a gentleman named, this dude right here, what the hell is his name? Kiyoshi Okubo. He essentially killed 8 Sorry about that. My throat was really dry and I ran out of water. He slayed 8 women, essentially. Some were 17, some were 21. And this lady here, she was 21-year-old Reiko Takimura. And this was the image that was used for her in this magazine. Because this was like a magazine this magazine was already sketchy as it was, but they, whatchamacallit, but this was the posting, like, you know, you can find the image right here of these are the 8 women that he killed. This is the dude right here, and this is Reiko Takimura right here, and this is the exact image that was used and put into an editing software to make it's not moving, but that GIF, you know, the her with the this. So, and it looked like she had like a head like thing on at first, but that's just because like the background wasn't fully cropped out, so that's just the background of this image essentially. Now here's the thing though. Here's where does it show? No, it doesn't show. Now here's the thing. This actually isn't what Reiko Takimura looks like. That's not what he. This is what she looks like. This is actually an image of her. This is an actual image of her. This is actually what Reiko looks like compared to this. So, I guess if it makes you feel any better, because if you looked at this image on this article, it still looks uncanny because the rest of these girls look relatively normal, right? Maybe except for this one, but they all look relatively like normal. They don't look uncanny. They don't look fake. Shut up, citizens. But then this one, like, there's something off about the image still. It still looks off. Now, from what Lazy Masquerade mentioned, that Japan has really strict privacy laws, so they might have not gotten permission, the public or, like, whoever might have not gotten permission to use Reiko's actual photo of her, just out of respect of privacy to her. So they used, like, a fake one. I don't know if this is, like, a doll that they got, if this is just, like, an edited thing, which I don't know how they would have done back in the 70s, but this was the image, and it's obviously uncanny, but that's not actually what she looks like. This is actually what she looks like, this is a lot more normal looking. And from what it was explained, this is from like an actual this was like a coverage of the memorial for Reiko after she was murdered. And hold on, let's make sure there's nothing bad there. Yeah, so this was essentially like the memorial. This is where the images were from, and this was found on some like website here. It's like 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. So yeah, this is actually what she looks like. So this is a lot more normal compared to that. And yeah, I just recently found that out today because I've obviously seen this video years ago when I was like 15, and I've always saw that GIF and always thought, damn, that's kind of creepy. I never knew that there was that dark of a backstory to it. But yeah, she was unfortunately a victim of a murder because this guy would go around, he bought like a new 1971 car, I think it was like a Toyota, and he would drive around the streets of Japan, and he'd be like, yo, I'm a photographer or whatever, and I just came back from France, I want to use you as a model. So then he would go back, he would R-word them, and if they even said the word police, law enforcement, he would kill them because he didn't want to be ratted out, he didn't want to be found. And apparently Reiko, I hope I'm saying that right, told him that her father was a police officer. That wasn't actually the case, but she said that to try to scare him away. Said it had the opposite reaction, and he killed her, sadly. And her brother, like, her family was like genuinely like very, very terrified, obviously, but her brother did not sleep that night. He went out everywhere all across the city looking for his sister. Eventually he found her bike just kind of like parked on the road, and instead of like taking it and like making sure like he could take it back, he actually sat from afar for a while to see if someone would come by and take it. Eventually he sees this random stranger trying to take the bike. So he walks up to the guy and he goes, "Was it you?" And come to find out, the guy who was trying to take the bike was this dude right here, Okubo. And he goes, no, I just it was a nice bike, I saw it, I thought I would take it. And then he quickly hopped in his car and he drove away. But the brother got the license plate, and then they were able to track him down, and they eventually arrested the bastard, and he was hung, I think, in 1976. So he was finally killed for, the things he did. So there is I don't want to say like a, like a happy ending, because obviously there's still 8 women who were murdered wrongfully. But, hold up. Sorry, I just got a text. Actual skill issue, cheat. Yeah, literally, bro. My guy sucked at his job. That's fucked up to say, I'm sorry. And then this image was used in like a video from back in the 70s talking about the murders of the victims, and they used this image still, which is obviously not the real image of her. This was, so. Sorry. I'm texting. All right, I'll stop. Sorry, my friend asked me a very important question. They asked me, what am I doing tomorrow? So I had to respond. Yeah, so... yeah, anyways. Yeah, so that's kind of just something I wanted to talk about, because it's honestly really sad, because I never realized, now like when I watched this video, I don't know. It's just sad to watch because it's like this poor girl. This isn't even her. Which I guess is like a good and a bad thing that, you know, this isn't who she actually is. This isn't actually what she looks like. This is. But still, it's the fact that, you know, she was murdered and then this dude, I don't know if he knew it or not, if he just found this random GIF online and he just used it for the video, or if he knew somehow and he came across it and he made the gift itself. I don't know. Yes, literally, what a rabbit hole indeed. Again, I over-summarize, what's the word? I like glance over a lot of important details. Again, I highly recommend watching Lazy Masquerade's video on this. Really good. I just watched this today. It was really, really well done. And he talks about it way better than I ever could. So shout out to him. I recommend it. Yeah, again, if anyone's ever been on the weirder part of YouTube, like I think if you literally look up weird YouTube videos, there should be like a playlist that was made. The weird side of YouTube. I think this is it right here, right? And it should be on here, along with a bunch of other really weird videos. Some are a little more wholesome, like Dog of Wisdom. It's just a funny video. It's not even weird. Pilot Red Sun's not creepy. He's just a little unnerving, but he's funny as shit. But then you get like Obey the Walrus and Seinfeld Spit Stain and Blank Room Soup. Dude, Snoss Piss Et, it was just The Simpsons backwards, was the only like creepy YouTube channel that genuinely actually terrified me. It was so just dark and grim that I actually like was unnerved when I first watched it when I was 15. Everything else I was like, damn, that's weird. Is it not showing up? I'm pretty sure it's in this playlist. Is it not? Alright, well, you get the point. Fuck you. Trying to disprove me. Creepy, weird, scary animations. I guess that wouldn't be it then. Essentially, yeah. Classic YouTube videos. The Duck Song. Bears. Viral Video Film School. 8 years ago. That's it. It's only 8 years old. March. Damn. The best way to find weird videos is to type a period IE. Wait, do you mean like this? Or do you mean period IE like that? Or do you mean IE space period? IE space period. What the hell is this? Fun phonics? No, oh, just a period. Oh, I get what you're saying. IE. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, full stop punctuation. That's right. This was a thing. Do not go down this YouTube rabbit hole. Yeah, I remember full stop punctuation was like really weird. Like if you typed that in, it was a lot worse. What the fuck is that? Is that a banana? Dude, why did the banana die? What the hell happened? I remember one fucked up video that had like a clip from a Bill Murray film and then some kind of hostage video. I forgot the name of it. I don't know that one. I'm trying to think, what's like a really like scary video? Not like one that's a jump scare, just one that's really unnerving. Do you guys remember I Feel Fantastic and that there was a theory that the guy who made these videos was like a serial killer? And excuse me. Oh, did the original upload get deleted? Damn. I feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, these videos were weird back in the day.
Dripping like this.
I mean, it's just modern day humor now, but like this is literally, if you go on TikTok, this is what my For You page is essentially. It's just shit like this. It's like the Uncanny Valley shit. And there was a theory that the guy who originally made these videos, I think his name was like John Bergeron, back in like 2004, he was a serial killer, and he would, like, the victim's clothes, he would put them on, what's her name, Tara? Yeah, Tara the android, and he would make videos with them. And then, like, there's one part where, like, it shows, like, a backyard. People theorize that this was, like, where he, like, put the victims. He would just zoom in, he'd be like, oh, this is where their bodies are, and then he would zoom out. There's also a weird-ass cartoon puppet video called Armageddon or some shit. Oh, are you talking about Agamemnon Counterpart? This video? Agamemnon Counterpart? Oh, damn it, did the original get deleted as well? This video actually creeped me out when I first saw it. Because, like, it was just so chaotic that I just wasn't ready for it. Yeah, dude, this video, I saw it when I was about your age. I was like 15 or 16 years old, and it creeped me out the first time I watched it, because I was like, what the fuck is happening? I was so confused. A video cassette tape was found in a pile of rubble on the ruins of a certain blue planet. What you're about to witness will not be the content of the aforementioned cassette. This is an entirely different recording. He said, fuck that cassette, you're watching something else, bitch. This is my art project. Yeah, oh, I forgot how epileptic that was, but yeah. Weird ass video. Weird ass video. It's only a minute and a half long. And if you're in case you're wondering what the music is, the music is from like a 1970s movie. It has something like Tornado or Storm in the name. And the screams was from like a 70s French film. It's like a guy's like in the room and he's getting tortured, and that's where the screams are from. And then I think that all the visuals were made by this guy. I forget what the guy's name was. I forget a lot of things. But his name, or no, what he did was he essentially made that for essentially like a school project back in 2006, I think it was, 2004. And then he just uploaded it. And yeah, it was just to be, it was one of those videos to be creepy just to be creepy. The top video on the right weirded me out. Oh, this one? Oh, is this the, oh yeah, this is the, what's that called? What's that type of horror called? Analog horror. There it is. I don't think I've seen this video specifically.
What are you working on?
I cannot wait for this movie, by the way. One in the chat if you're excited to see Oppenheimer and Barbie on the same day.
Oppenheimer in theaters July 21st.
Music kind of goes hard. Yeah, the music was actually pretty good. All right, let's watch this. Let's see if I get jump scared. See if I get FNAF'd. Blue.
Or a loved one are suffering from any of the following symptoms: lack of feeling, emotional outbursts,
Yep.
fog of the mind,
Yep.
or memory loss.
Yep.
This may be a sign of onset AED or advanced emotional deterioration.
What's my name?
Today, 7 in 10 people over the age of 21 report experiencing emotional degradation severe enough to hinder everyday tasks.
Very sure.
Workplace performance,
Yep.
social interaction, and general
Fog of the Mind is new lead. Fog of the Mind. Dude, literally nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
emotional stability is required for a functional and healthy mind. Correcting AED used to require rigorous testing and
kinda soothing.
expensive procedures, costing time, effort, and money.
Money.
Today, the solution is Thalassin.
Let's go.
Using our modern understanding of brain mapping, Thalassin is able to reproduce.
Oh no, I have seen this video. This is an older video, right? This is like a few years old. Yeah, this is from yeah. Okay, I have seen this video. It's been a while though.
Not only does Thalassin restore lost emotion, but patients have reported emotions at a higher and more consistent quality than ones produced non-chemically. Included in every pack of Thalassin are these common emotions: happiness,
Literally fog of the mind.
anger, fear,
Fear.
and relief.
Yes, sir.
Also, look out for over-the-counter options such as jealousy, hope, frustration, and pride.
Whoa. What do you mean? You have a thing against pride? You're lucky it's not June, bro. What do you mean by that?
Tired of only experiencing natural emotions? Or maybe interested in expanding your emotional palette?
Yes.
Cutting-edge brain mapping technology has not only allowed us to refine existing emotions, but has also allowed for the creation of new emotions and emotional experiences.
Yes, sir.
Thalassin Plus.
Thalassin Plus.
Beyond
This is a medicine made by EA, dude. There's DLC to this shit now.
abilities. These new emotions include Degrins,
Degrins.
Humber, Nage,
Nage.
Sourcelessness,
Dorselessness.
Andric, Verin,
Wait, which one? Wait, where is it? Hold. There's another one. Harfum.
Trantiveness,
No, this is like a This right here is an Ed, Ed, and Eddie animation. Like when they would get burnt to a crisp, they just become a pole like that. Sorry. Transiveness.
Teluge. Brick.
This one, I don't know why. Every other one was like, ooh, that's kind of unnerving. This image always killed me. I have this saved on my phone. Just Lorik. He's like, it looks like a Beavis and Butthead animation. He's like, hey, how's it going? Oh, dude, I don't know why. Like everything else was like creepy, but then they just put this image on. It's funny as hell. That's a tree. That's the wisdom tree.
To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your...
Call now. Call now. I like how we're just going down a rabbit hole of just like creepy videos now. Tag yourself. I'm Andric. I'm definitely Lorik. Where am I? I just had me. Now you're more of a Teluge or a Kine kind of guy, you know? My guy got fucked up. No, let me show you all the creepiest video. Wait. How that Snosp is set? Is that how you spell it? Yeah. This video, well, there's one video in particular. This is like a compilation. That was really loud. I'm gonna make sure to turn this down. It was just so dark and grainy and disturbing. Everything about it was so fucked up. Where is it? Like, obviously this whole compilation I watched, but then when they got to this part, 15-year-old me did not sleep for a few days, dude. I went to school with bags upon bags under my eyes because of this video. This shit terrified me. This has to be what the lowest layer of hell looks like. Like, look at the color shadowing. Literally, yeah, after the lobotomy. Kind of goes hard now, though, but... He got the Monopoly Peace motorbike, literally. I'm not going to continue anymore because eventually titties start getting shown. Animation titties, yeah. So, we'll end it there, but... The Max Headroom Hijacker. I remember that. That was cool. Like, the fact that guy still hasn't been found yet, dude, complete badass. I'm not even afraid to say that. I know it's kind of a douchebag thing to hack a channel and scare the hell out of everyone, but he literally just went on there and trolled, and he just never got caught for it. That's like the most Chad thing to do. Yeah. But yeah, that terrified me as a kid. Just like the animation, the style, like the whole vibe. It gives off like a, I have gone to hell, and there is nothing I can do about it. There is no escape. It is raps for me. Curse Simpsons, yeah. Andy Wilson 92. He made a bunch of like that. He made a bunch of creepy videos. He still uploads every once in a while. His honestly, wait. Oh, he started making Thomas and Friends things again. Those were actually kind of funny for what they were. Yeah, really dark shit. And watch, he's probably like the nicest guy you'd ever meet too. That's usually how it is. Creepiest shit you see is from like the nicest people. SpongeBob Cave Eaten Alive is a great video. Oh boy, some more SpongeBob Cave Eaten Alive. What the fuck? Oh, I remember this video. Patrick Gets in Shape. Is this by the same guy? That video was funny. He's like, oh, I gotta get in shape. Oh, I can feel the muscles. Wait, no, I'm getting too in shape. Is this from the same? It is from the same dude, I think.
Earn a degree you'll be proud of. Apply now at Purdue Global.
Oh wait, have I seen this? No, I think I have seen this. I have, yeah, I remember this video. The low quality version is better. Uh-oh. Run, SpongeBob! Yeah, I remember this now. SpongeBob, get out of there, bro! Run, dude! What are you doing? It's your dumbass fault. You had all the opportunities to run. And you just didn't. What am I looking at? This is like a fever dream. Dude, this is the greatest video ever made. This and Patrick Gets in Shape. This right here.
Well, kids, let's see what Patrick's up to.
This video, like, it's not even scary, but when he starts, like, going haywire, it just looks gross. Like, you'll see what I mean. I mean, it looks gross now, but... Best episode they ever did of this show. True. I'm getting too in shape! Yeah. That's just gross. Like, he turned into a giant dick and he drowned in it. That it's terrifying. Imagine if this is what AI SpongeBob... This is what AI SpongeBob wished it could be. It wished it could have this kind of writing. Alright? I've seen, like, a few clips of SpongeBob, AI SpongeBob, and I'm like... Like, what? Like, what is this? Alright, it's time for me to watch a classic. This is one of the channels that really helped me dive into the weirder side of YouTube. And quite honestly, it's what made me come up with the idea of Wakati and, like, covering weird channels. And it's the first one I ever did. We're going back to Poland, dude. We're going back to Karina Grzybov. I don't think Diana's in chat, but Diana, who actually played Agatha, me and her are actually really good friends. And she comes to my streams every once in a while. So, I don't know if anyone knew that, but I am friends with Agatha. A household name, if you will, in the weird side of YouTube. Let's watch the first episode. I haven't watched this in a while. We'll watch one episode and then I'm probably going to end stream. I'm not going to react to anything tonight because I don't think anyone sent me anything. And plus, I'm hanging out with some friends later tonight. We're going to probably get high. I don't know. We'll see. But, hold up, I got to stretch. Do I have subtitles? Oh, I don't have subtitles on. Fun fact, the first time I ever watched Karina Grzybov, I watched this series for like a month straight without realizing that there were subtitles the whole time. So I would watch these episodes over and over again, trying to figure out what it means. And then once I found out that there were subtitles and I watched it with the subtitles, still didn't have no idea what the hell it meant. It only made things worse, if anything. This is also like my first introduction to any kind of like Polish art. So I thought like, damn, is Poland like Japan where essentially everything's just weird? Probably, because there's another weird Polish channel that's kind of like this one. This is for all my Polish viewers. Teddy, I think Arizona said he was Polish. Diana, of course, because she watches streams. That's her right there. Shout out to Diana. And I think, isn't Curdy Polish? The guy, like, he's in the server. I think he's Polish too. I sent you something on like the 16th of June. Bro, I'm gonna be real. That was like a month ago. Next stream I'll do it. When am I gonna stream again? Because I've been doing them once a week lately. I want to do it more because I've come to find out that even when I do stream at like 11:30 at night, people still flock in, which is awesome because you guys are kind of like all over the world. So I'll try to stream. Well, I gotta finish the interview I have first. So I could probably stream by like Wednesday night again, and I can react to more shit then. Has John replied to you? Sadly, no. I messaged him, and I messaged Claire as well, the female vocalist on I'll Show You My Hand. Neither of them have gotten back to me. I'll try messaging John a few days from now. on Facebook because I think they're a little more active on there than on Instagram because that's where I messaged him on. So I'll try that again in a few days. I don't want to just bother the guy. Like if he doesn't get back to me, he doesn't get back to me. It's whatever. I just won't interview him. I'm headed out. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, Arizona. See you around. Oh, what? Because I didn't. Yeah, you're leaving now that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna react to shit. All right, fair game. Plus, Teddy and Red Hood aren't here shoving shit down my throat. Watch now. Now that I've said that, now that I mentioned that, I feel like every time I come to the end of stream, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Red Hood just comes in out of nowhere. It's like, wait, have you reacted to shit yet? Wait, so who are you interviewing next? I am interviewing. So, I put out a post like I think a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, where I'm gonna be expanding who I interview. So it's not just going to be former unknown artists. I'm going to be interviewing other artists that I look up to, you know, who are within contact reach. Like they're not household names like Dave Grohl or something. But I'll also interview like music producers, maybe like other channels that have covered either Lost Wave or music in general. Like I was thinking of interviewing C.W. Schultz. I thought it'd be pretty cool to talk to him. Ideally, I would love to interview Wang. That would be cool if we just have a conversation too, because he's a cool guy. I feel like he'd be down if I could actually get in contact with him. And just because I actually really enjoy interviewing, I think I'm getting better at it the more and more I do it. So I didn't want to just wait until artists were identified and then interview them, because, and even then, it's not always a guarantee, because I have messaged 3D Efficiency, The Gallery, and I've tried with Happy Ashtray. No one's gotten back to me. So I'm like, I don't want to just leave my channel to rot and die. I'm also working on other videos as well. But, you know, it's going to be a while, so, you know, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so it's like I'm going to interview, you know, just other people. But, you know, even then, when unknown artists get solved, I'll still interview them because I still think it's always fascinating to interview those kind of, you know, artists and stuff, so. Fuck, why is my... I just want an HQ copy of Show You My Hand, man. It's such a nice song, dude. It's so beautiful. Oh, I dropped some frames? That's the first time in a while. Also, you know what's crazy? This is gonna be me. I'm not racist, but I'm statist, which means I make fun of people if they're from a certain state in America. I'm surprised that that song came out of Wisconsin, because when I, you know, working in a call center, anytime I ever had to talk to like a middle-aged white man specifically from Wisconsin or Michigan, they were always a douchebag. So if you're from Wisconsin, if you're from Michigan, more likely than not, unless you actually come up to me and talk to me first, I'm probably going to think you're probably a douchebag. I mean, you can say what you want about New Englanders. Rhode Islanders are miserable. Very true. Massachusetts are assholes. Very true. Connecticut's are rich cunts. Also very true. Vermont is very liberal. Very true. New Hampshire's also liberal, but they like guns. Very true. And Maine's pretty chill. Yes, but Wisconsin and Michigan people, especially middle-aged white men, for whatever reason, are just douchebags. I don't know what it is up there, but they're cold all the time. They're probably very angry about that. So when I think of people from Wisconsin, I think, oh, you're probably really, grrr, you hate your life and you're angry all the time. But then a really wholesome, you know, kind of like song comes out of there, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. We're chill, haha. Oh, that's right, you're from Michigan or Wisconsin. I don't know, bro, Tony, you're kind of a no, I'm kidding. I believe he was in Chicago at the time. Oh, that's right, you're from Maine, Tony. That's right. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right, we're New Englanders, dog. Everyone here in Maine is chill. I don't have a problem with Maine. I think Maine's pretty cool. I've never been before, but I heard it's really nice. Anyone who's ever gone there. New Hampshire's beautiful. That I can confirm, because I've been there before. Well, people down here in Little Rhodey, the thing about Rhode Island people is we're miserable right but I feel like we're willing to help out people. We're not just assholes like Massachusetts. I'm sorry to keep pausing this, but let me go into this real quick about my state. Here's how I picture the average Rhode Islander. Let's say you went into a grocery store, you see someone pushing carts, or you're in like a store and like you're trying to look for something, and you go up to the person. You can already tell if they hate their life. They're just kind of like, you know, doing whatever they're doing. And then you go up to them and you go, excuse me, sir, what aisle is your peanut butter in? And they kind of go, peanut butter, and you can tell they hate their life, but they're trying to genuinely help you out. They're like, I believe it's in aisle 8, but let me check. Let me double check for you. That's how I can picture an average Rhode Islander, where we're miserable, we probably hate our lives, we hate our jobs, but we're not assholes. We're willing to help out. Like, as long as you're cool, that's how I picture a typical Rhode Islander, where it's like, hey man, can you help me out? And they're like, yeah, sure, I'm sorry you're having trouble with this, let me help out. So, yeah. What are your thoughts on Minnesotans? See, I'm judging this by how many people have called in from, like, Minnesota. Because I'm trying to think, like, did they give me shit? Minnesota seems cool as a state. I don't know if I have any diehard opinions on Minnesotans. They're probably pretty cool. Is that where you're from, Isle? Minnesota, I would love to visit Minnesota. It's probably a really nice state. People there are probably pretty chill. Or maybe not. Maybe all the northern states of America are just everyone's just angry and grrr, I hate you, shit like that, you know. The album, it was on a top 5 local releases on a Chicago station as well. Nice. We should ask them if they know who made Fall of the King, because that's probably from Chicago. Instead of Houston or Texas, wherever the hell they said it was from. Whoa, 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 what do you mean by that, KG? Can I show that? It's medical. We can do that. If a guy can show himself... I'm gonna get graphic here. If a guy can show himself, moisturizing his asshole on YouTube, like he put cream and lotioned his asshole uncensored on YouTube, and that got tens of millions of views, and that didn't get deleted, we can show a medical photo of a uterus, okay? I swear most of us are sane. That sounds like someone who's an insane Minnesotan would say. Yes, sir. Someone did that. I forget what it's called. I'm not going to show it, obviously, because it's obvious nudity, and it's not for medical reason. This guy literally shows his asshole on camera and shows him putting cream on it. I forget if it was like something to bleach his asshole or to wax it, like to get all the hair off, but it was disgusting. I mean, not like abhorrent. I mean, it's an asshole. Everyone's seen an asshole before, but, you know. If you can show that on YouTube and not get in trouble, you should be able to show other things and not get in trouble. Like, if I say the word, you know, like the R word, not retard. I feel like retard's not that bad of a word, but if I say, you know, R-A-P-E, if I'm using it in, like, the context of, like, not making fun of someone, but if we're talking about, like, a rape case there, I'm just going to say a rape case, why should I get any slack for that? Or why should I get in trouble for that? Or if like, you know, I'm trying to think, like, if it's, like, medical videos, like a childbirth, that's, you know, that's, I feel like to me that's a little different, because it's medical, there's nothing sexual about it. I'll show you my ass. I'll show you my ass. Bro, you just ruined that song. For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now. Is that what it's called? Please don't tell me that's actually what it is. That guy who did that posted a video about having elaborate roleplay fantasies on Epstein's Island, by the way. I'm not surprised, dude. What's with all these creepy, degenerate elites getting whatever they want and then getting away with it? Well, us little people, dude. Oh, JK uploaded a song 3 times that was totally not falsely claimed by some dumbass retard, and his channel gets completely wiped off the internet. He gets picked up and suplexed by Susan, or Susan's not the CEO anymore, so the other dumbass who's the CEO now, he just gets picked up and suplexed. He gets his wiener waxed. He gets fucking dismembered by YouTube just for... Nah, bro. This is why Fallout is going to happen. There's going to be a nuclear holocaust in 2077, and it's because of YouTube's policies. Help us out here, Agatha. Help us out. Diana. Dun, 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 dun. Forgot I got that loud. I put up both releases of Showing My Hand is on Discog, so I guess it doubles the chances of a copy reappearing. I hope so. I would buy a copy. If it didn't cost an arm, a leg, and a tooth, I would buy it. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, yo, expose yourself. Who the fuck just subscribed to my channel? I was at 552. Now I'm at 553. Show yourself. I'm gonna give you a hug because you're goated. Yeah, this was, like, the first time I ever watched this channel, I was genuinely unnerved because, again, I didn't realize there were subtitles. I didn't know a lick of Polish, so I was like, what is happening? What is going on in Poland? But now this is, like, nostalgic to me because of the 90s aesthetic that it gives. And plus, just, it reminds me of when I first was getting into, like, the creepier side of YouTube. And just kind of how fun that was, being creeped out by all these videos. Now it's like, I've seen everything. Like, I'm not trying to brag here, but I've seen every kind of, like, analog horror video, creepypastas, Jane Does, John Does. I've seen it all. Like, nothing really gets to me anymore. Which I guess is cool because you're fearless now, but you're not brave then, because in order to be brave, you have to be scared. So I can't be brave with myself anymore. It's kind of boring in a way. Hush, I can't concentrate. I was so sad too when this series ended back in 2017. Because by that point, that's when me and Diana became friends. And I was like, Diana, I'm so sad. Please tell Victor Streibach to make another episode. And she was like, no, comrade, unfortunately we cannot do that. That's not what Polish people sound like. Grzybów. What apples? Bro, Diana's at Woodstock. I mean, Agatha's at Woodstock right now. She's just getting completely fucked by LSD. This is Santana right here. And The Who. And Joe Cocker. She's just getting completely... This is just her imagination. She's actually at Woodstock getting cooked right now. That's what Mushroom Land's all about. Good times. Again, shout out to KG for being an OG creepy channel that I really admired. So, all right, this has been fun, but I think I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm glad to see y'all are still here with me. I'm gonna try to get that shout out to Mackenzie for subscribing to me. I think that's who the new subscriber was. Shout out to you. Or maybe that was just now. Was that just now? That was just now. Shout out to you, dog. And whoever subscribed to me also since the start of the stream. Appreciate y'all for staying by me. I'm going to try to get this interview with... I'm not going to say who. I don't think I mentioned it already, but he's a really fascinating person. He's actually someone I met when I went down to Washington, D.C. to live stream Johnny Cohen's live performance. He was a person that was there, and he's a big name in the D.C. hardcore punk scene. He engineered and produced for a lot of people like Fugazi, Minor Threat, Teen Idols. So if you look that up, who was like a big engineer for Fugazi, that's who I interviewed. And if you guess right, you win my channel. I'm kidding. I'm not giving that. I'm not gonna give you that. One day this will be in the Hall of Fame. No, I'm just kidding. God, what was I gonna say? Tripping over my words right now. I'm trying to give a good outro. But anyways, yeah, that's who I'm interviewing. I'm gonna try to have that up by like Tuesday or maybe Wednesday. It's just tough working second shift. So what are you gonna do? Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Be safe. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And if you're not, talk to someone. Or talk to me. I'm a therapist. No, I'm kidding. I actually can't say that because I actually can't get in trouble. I cannot give any. Shout out to you, Mackenzie. Why is my shit still the shark thing? I forgot that what I had it at. I want to change that to like, I don't know, something that's not 40 years old. Anyways, thank you for that. Have a good night, everyone, and I will see you around. Peace.